A steward, simply put, is somebody who manages the resources of another person. A steward is somebody who manages the resources of another person. Okay? The house, the cars, the money, whatever. As long as it belongs to somebody else and you manage it on that person's behalf, you are what? You are a steward. Now, for the purpose of our discussion, the principle of financial stewardship states that the money that comes into your life is essentially not yours, but God's. He has committed it to your charge as his steward. Your responsibility is to manage God's money according to his instructions. Say with me this morning, I am God's financial steward. Okay, the money that comes into your life is essentially not yours, but God's. Everything. You are only a steward. God has committed the money into your hand so that you can manage it for him. Now listen, the degree to which you are a faithful or a productive steward is the degree to which you manage God's resources according to his instructions. The principles I want to share with you today governs the whole of our life. We are only speaking specifically about money today, but you need to understand your time, your talent, your body, everything you have was given to you by God, and you are a steward. That is the reason why one of these days you are going to stand before God to give an account. You don't give an account of what belongs to you. Your time. Okay, I know somebody wakes up in the morning and says, what are you doing? Say, I don't have anything to do, I'm just trying to kill some time. It's not yours. The relationships in your life, the resources that come your way, essentially are not yours. But God has given you what? Managerial responsibility over them. This is a crucial key to abundance. If you execute God's resources according to his instructions, he will give you more. And the reason why I said if you are 20 and above, let me stretch it, if you are 30 and below, these principles I want to share with you are very important. If you are 40 and above, it's not too late. But if some of these things I'm going to share are not yet a part of your life, you may have some adjustment problem. But you still have to do what? You still have to adjust. But when you are still young, you can master these principles. You know the reason why? He that can be trusted with little can be trusted with much. This is the challenge. When people grow old and have responsibilities and money comes their way, they have this mindset that justifies them doing things according to their own desires and not according to God's desires. And they will say God understands. And because God understands, he does not kill them. But unfortunately, they don't have more. And so you see 50, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds who are still working hard for money. Because when they were younger, they did not start practicing these principles early. Let the ladies listen before I begin to speak specifically about money. It's not your body to do as you wish. Is somebody listening to me? By the time you are 40, 50, you look like God has deserted me. No, if you violate his principles now, consequences will wait in the future. The relationships, the same thing. You have to take note. I'm a steward. When God brings friends into your life and you don't take care of them well, in the nearest future you will notice you don't have a good husband. You'll be wondering why. Guess what? It is from your community of friends that your husband or your wife will come from. Do you understand what I'm saying now? That's the reason why people that don't treat their friends well. Okay, you look at somebody and say, I have this business partner. We are doing business very well. We're making money. Check how that person treats his ordinary friends. Every great thing in your life is a reward. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you don't start with the little things, you know, sometimes you look at people in your life and they seem not to mean much. But you need to understand if you can be trusted with little. Children at times. A friend that has no money, has no car. People have no pedigree, no name, no reputation. Okay, but when you treat them well, God will reward you. Is somebody with me now? Let's look at the text that we have read. It said, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with very much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with very much. In other words, when I look at what I have and it is little, that is not my lot in life. That is my test that will determine my lot in life. In other words, as a matter of principle, God will start you out with little. And the lie many people tell themselves is, God understands, this is small. If I had more, I will treat it differently. It's a lie. God is saying, I don't care what you think, but how you handle little is how I will determine how you will handle much. He that does well with what little is been given will be given more. He that does nothing, the little he has will be taken away.